Hello, my name is Crazy Owl, and in today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to build this cute medieval or rustic starter house. This is a very survival-friendly build, so you won't need much other than some wood, some sort of stone variant, and a couple things for the interior, which obviously you could change up. If you enjoy the video, make sure to like and subscribe, but without further ado, let's get right into the build. So to plot out the dimensions of the build, I've made this little plan on the floor, and the yellow is like the corner pillars and the orange will be where the bottom walls are, and each of these sections is 3 blocks wide. It isn't a very large house, but if you see what I've done with the interior later, you will see that everything that you need for a very early game house is in here. So for starters, whatever the pillars are that are closer to the middle, make each of these 6 blocks high. Once those are built, make these outer pillars, which are also yellow, 3 blocks high, so they should reach half upway to the other pillars. Now that we have this, which is the most basic example of the framework for a build, we're actually going to line the roofs with these stairs, and then on the corners, just because they're kind of a strange shape, the stairs should do this, and then just kind of go up. And then for the higher part of the roof up here, just kind of a normal stereotypical Minecraft roof that goes straight along the sides. And there will be a break here in the middle because of the other part of the roof on the side. Now that we have the framework done for the entire house, which doesn't look much like a house right now, we can start to fill in the walls. And for this bottom part of the walls, it's just gonna be different types of stone, and you could be using bricks or diorite or deep slate or any sort of stone solid block. You could even use like terracotta or something if that's what you have on hand. Then for this next part of the walls, you're going to use your main wood type, whether that's spruce, which is what I'm using, or it could be oak or something else entirely. And we'll eventually add more, but for now just fill in all of the gaps because we want to save as much space as possible. And then from the outside, your house should be starting to look a little bit more house-like. But obviously we're missing one major thing, and that is a roof. And you may be wondering what we're using for the roof, but we're just going to use stone like we used for the walls. And that will blend in a little bit with the walls, but it should still look alright. Now we have pretty much the entire exterior finished, and the last part that we have to do is first knock out the doors and windows. So the windows will go 1 block up, but are 2 blocks tall, and go on every side except for the door side. And you could use glass if you wanted to, but for this style of build, I prefer to use fences for windows. I just think it matches better. Now we're going to fill in the floor, which I'm using dark oak for. And then don't forget to put the door in, and I like to put a pressure plate behind the door because then you only have to think about opening and closing the door from the outside. Now we're just going to fix up the interior a little by throwing some planks in places where there should be planks. We could have done this earlier, but I prefer to do it now because then you can actually see what needs to be filled in and what can be used as extra space. And to create our second floor, you're going to need stairs as staircases, and then I'm using slabs as the floor block. you have this part of the staircase in, you can kind of do what you want with it. You can fill in certain parts, change them, improve them. But if you want to see what I've done with it, in a second, I'll take you and show you what my interior was. And for the interior, you can do what you want with it, do what you need, because this is supposed to be a survival starter house. But if you need some ideas, this is what I did. So I have a little couch here. Obviously this isn't necessary, but the barrel does make for nice storage. I have more barrels up here above the kitchen. And then for the kitchen, I have a smoker. And then hiding kind of in the wall, which isn't really a wall, there's 2 furnaces. And then a cauldron for the sink, which obviously you don't need. Then hiding behind this trapdoor thing below the staircase, there's a crafting table and an anvil. And then these 2 trapdoors are here because the furnaces would be visible otherwise. And then up the stairs, a little tiny bedroom with several more barrels inside the stairs of the inside of the roof, and then a bed. And I put a little fence next to the barrel just to create a little wall by the stairs. Obviously, it's not too spacious of an interior, but it works for a very early starter house, and it has a lot of the things you need for your first couple Minecraft days. That is going to be it for this Minecraft video. I really hope you enjoyed, and good luck building it in your survival world, whether you're using this build, a build inspired by it, or something completely different. Have a great day, and see you in the next one.